G'day everybody, welcome back. Today I am doing a vintage glamour Hollywood portrait style shoot using the new Lupo Dayleds. This is the Dayled 2000 and behind me here is the little Dayled 650. So both these units are Fresnels, meaning they're focusable. So they've got a flood and a spot setting, and you can vary the flood and the spot from about 15 degrees to 55 degrees on the big 2000 model here. This is the kind of style of light that they used to use back in the kind of 1930s, 1940s when they were doing those Hollywood Glamour style portraits. Obviously not LED back then, they were tungsten, which gave off a hell of a lot of light, but also a lot of heat. So with today's LED technology, we get a similar kind of light, daylight balanced, but also very, very cool, so it's not going to melt your model's face, which is fantastic. So if you're not too familiar with this Hollywood Glamour style portrait lighting, check out the work of George Harrell. He was a master of the style back in the era, and he photographed a lot of Hollywood's starlets back in the day. So check out his work. So one of the things I'm going to have a play around with today is by using one of these scatter gels. Now these are supplied by Damien Lovegrove from his shop, Lovegrove Shop. I'll add the link in below. Now basically in the kit you get 5 of these different scatter gels which just basically clip in the front of the light here and create some nice sort of highlight and shadow areas. I've had these for quite a number of years and haven't actually put them to much use because they don't work as well with flash as they do with constant light. So I'm really looking forward to putting to the test with these new Lupo Dayleds. So I'm just waiting for my gorgeous model Frenchie to arrive. She is another one of the local burlesque performers here in Brisbane. She's got a very, very unique vintage look. So it's going to and she's just walked in and made me laugh. So we've got a couple of dresses we're going to use with Frenchie today. A black velvet number and also an olive green dress with some black stripes, which is probably going to light a little bit better than the dark black dress. We'll just see which one works best, but we're going to give both of them a try. All right, here she is, our lovely model for today. Say hello to Frenchie, everybody.
Hello.
All right, let's get these lights set up and we'll make a start. So the first thing we're going to do is just play around with the barn doors and just create a nice little sliver of light across Frenchie's face and onto the background as well. So I've got Frenchie standing a few feet in front of the background and the light is just off to the camera left here so that it's lighting her as well as the background, but I'm not getting any shadows onto the background from her. So I'm just going to grab my camera and we'll do a couple of test shots. Okay, so you have to be basically looking back in this direction towards this light, otherwise we get some nasty shadows from your nose across your face, and we don't want those.
My nose sticks out far enough as it is, so I can't have that.
All right, cool. That's a great starting point, that's good. So I think I just need to get a little bit more light on that background, so I'm just going to angle this main light a little bit. So I've got the Fresnel set to a fairly flood setting at the moment. If I go right in onto the spot, you can see how much it really narrows down on the background. I want some light on the background, so I'm keeping it kind of about halfway. And Frenchie is just kind of on the right-hand edge of where the light is falling. And I just want a little bit more output from this background hair light. So I'll put that up to 50, halfway. Might get you just to step back just a little bit. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's perfect. For a nice tight shot. So I think because of the nature of this dress, and we've got a very, very dark and contrasty kind of lighting set up,
Yeah.
the close-up shots look best because we've got that detail on the front.
Yeah. That splits it up a bit.
Yeah, it does. So as soon as we shoot a bit wider, everything just kind of disappears into black.
Yeah.
So I'll play around a little bit more with this dress before we change it up and see what we can achieve. So I'm just going to widen the barn doors just so we've got a bit more light hitting the dress as well. That's great. Now if you can just sort of maybe do something with your hands, bring them up into the frame bit. Yeah, that's beautiful. Lovely. I might get you to actually change the angle of your body. So turn towards me a little bit. Yep, and then just bring your head back to your shoulder. That's great. Just looking up, kind of over here a little bit. Just turn your face a little bit more that way. Yeah, that's it, perfect. And I'm actually going to shoot back this way into the light a little bit. Hold that right there. Just bring your face around a little bit more and shoulders away a touch more. Yep. Face a touch more around. Yeah, perfect, just there. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of flare from that background light, the Dayled 650. I'm just positioning that in the corner of the frame. But I'm also starting to get a little bit of your shadow coming through. So I'm just gonna change this angle a little bit. Actually, if you want to step forward just a little bit. Yep, that's good. And I'm gonna bring this light around a little bit further into the shot. Yeah, great. A couple of looking into the camera. That's it. Yeah, so this time I'm actually including the background hair light in the frame because it's something that they used to do quite a bit in that Hollywood era because it looks very theatrical. Look at you.
The glamour pose. I'm into it.
So I'll just try a couple more. Bring your face around a little bit more so we can get rid of that little shadow altogether.
Yep, okay.
And I'm going to raise the height of this main light a little bit. So I've got a bit more of an angle coming down. Yep, that's good. Yep. Yep. Touch more. Yeah, that's it, perfect. Alright, I want to get a little bit more background behind you, so step across this way a little bit. Yep, perfect. Just a little bit above.
Yeah, that's it, just there. That's great. So I'm shooting from a slightly lower angle as well now. So it makes it a little bit easier to get that hair light position in the right spot.
Beautiful. All right, we might get you to change into the other dress and we'll see how that photographs.
Okay.
Okay, so for the second look, we've changed the dress, but I've also added the scatter gel in front of our main light here. And you can see what difference that's made to our background. I've opened the barn doors up a little bit and it's set to its flood setting. So therefore we're getting a lot more light across the background, but we've got that sort of nice mottled effect of light and shade across the background. So then it's just a matter of positioning Frenchie in kind of a highlight area from the scatter gel. And we've still got our background light up there giving a nice hair rim light. All right, let's do some shots. Okay, so again, just bring your face around this way a little bit. Yep, that's it. Looking pretty good. Just bring the hands up again. Yeah, that's nice. So one thing we need to be careful of here is just when you bring this hand up, we're getting a bit of light hitting it from that background light. Just have a little bit of a step forward for me. Yep, and then if you can bring that hand across this way a little bit, back in close. Just, yeah, that's quite nice there. We're avoiding that really bright highlight from the background light. Yep, beautiful. Head, sorry, chin to your shoulders a little bit more, that's it. But just relax the shoulder down a touch, that's it. So most of these are going to preview, I'm going to turn into black and white. So I'm just going to change my preview to black and white. So we can get a better idea what it will look like in the finished result.
Oh, very glamorous. Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that lighting's pretty nice. All right, so there you go. That's first little shoot with the Lupo Dayled Fresnel heads. Just to recap, using the Dayled 2000 as our main light and the 650 as our little hair light there. I think we managed to get some really lovely shots in that kind of 1930s, 40s Hollywood glamour style. Thank you, Frenchie, for helping us out today.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So thanks again for joining us in this video, and until we see you in the next one, ciao for now.